Hi guys, my name is Grace and doing a pick a card reading on the new moon in Gemini, specifically for June 2018. But if you happen to find this video and you're drawn to this video later in the date, know that there might be something, there might really be something, a message for you within this video. Also, as I was waking up this morning, I have this message just and I'm just looking at my clock right now. It's 11:11. So that might be a message for you too. Okay. That gave me a bit of chills. But I think this is a confirmation that this message that I'm gonna say right now is what you need to hear. So I typed it out. You'll start to experience more peace in your life if you trust that there is a higher power involved and everything is happening as it should be. Things might not happen the way you want it to, and sometimes it's a painful process, but all will lead you to where you are meant to. So that's the message that I got right now. I mean, today. Anyway, so with the pick a card, I have here this stone for the message card 1, message number 1, and this other half of the stone for the message number 2. Whichever one you're more drawn to, this one or this one. 1 and this is 2. 1, 2. Okay. So I'll start with 1. And this is what I'm guided to do. This is the format what I'm guided to do. Okay, what's your current energy at the moment? And I'll use this Tarot of Transformation card. Okay. For the people who pick card number 1, your current energy at the moment, I have here 7 of Discs in reverse and High Priestess in reverse. Okay. I feel like you're tired. You might not be taking enough time for yourself and your body to recuperate. I'm thinking if you're currently stressed or if it had already manifested into some kind of a disease, or you just feel, not well at the moment, whether it's physical or emotional, I think it's because you're not taking enough rest and sleep for your body to be able to heal itself. So you have your incubation, and also 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're stressed because you might be waiting on something and you just you're waiting on something and it almost feels like you're obsessing about it, and you're really not doing anything because you're just so almost like forcing and pushing it to happen, when the more you do that, the more it blocks it and the more it doesn't happen, really. And I have here the High Priestess in reverse. So because you're not taking enough time and to take care of yourself, and rest when you need to. You're not taking enough time to be able to connect with your higher self, with your intuition, with your connectedness to everything and to divine, and this higher intuitive wisdom or knowledge within your own self. Because you might have some problems that you're currently facing, but the thing is, with problems, you can't really when you worry about it and you like non-stop think of the solution, it doesn't work that way. You should center yourself, rest, and once you're in that calm state, you'll just get the answers for this whatever you're worrying about. So that's why you're not connected with your intuition and whatever this guidance that is trying to come through you, you're not connecting to it. It's available for you, but you're not taking enough time to like meditate and go within and just rest. Just take a break, even if it's only 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and be calm. And that's the message for you right now. To follow your intuition. Yeah, because this guidance is trying to come to you and connect to you through, I feel like astrally, like through when you're sleeping. Whatever this is that you're worrying about, you might get those through your dreams, the answers to your prayers. And okay, that's your current energy for the people who pick card number 1. What's leaving, or what do you need to release? During this time. King of Wands in reverse. Okay. I'm really getting dream time. It's very significant because I have here the I believe this is like a lizard here, and it's connecting dream time. So I'm also getting, if this is a person that you want to connect with, this is a confirmation. If you're connecting with them through dream time, you're both healing through dream time. So take enough rest and sleep to be able to regain this light again. But because I feel like, yeah, you're the King of Wands here, and you have this light. You're a leader. You have this confidence. But what's happening? This passion. I feel like by not taking enough care of yourself, you're dimming your light. And in doing so, you're dimming your connection with everything. If it's a soulmate, yourself, the divine, it dims the connection. So that's what you need to release. What else? Okay. I have here the Knight of Swords in reverse. Take things slowly. Take time. Don't rush. You really want to take action, but there's no rush. Allow it to cycle through. I feel like if you're currently, I'm imagining a wheel, and we all go through those cycles of death and rebirth, and we don't want to stay. It's like once we get to that cycle, like down, and we're experiencing a challenging situation, or you're just basically depressed and lacking passion. Like once you're down on that wheel, you almost want to force the wheel to be able to turn it back so that you will be up again on the wheel. But it doesn't work that way, because you, the reason why you're cycling out and you're not at the top of the wheel at the moment is because there's this lesson. You have to go through that so that you'll be able to learn the lesson. So you cannot just simply force that wheel to turn back up again. I know it's uncomfortable, but you will know the reason why it's happening the way it should be. And if you've listened to the channeled message, I feel like that's the main theme right now. Even if the process is painful, it's happening as it should be, and you'll know the reason why it happened that way. Just be thankful of whatever the process is, and it might not happen the way you want it to be and the way you expect it to be, but sometimes it can really be a blessing in disguise, and you'll be thankful in the future that it happened that way and not the way you expect it to be. Okay, yeah, as I was saying, the death and rebirth, and we have here the death card. I mean, I think we're just in tune with the energies here. There are changes, and this is it's amazing how it came up into my question of what you need to release. As being the Chariot, you're taking action on being the agent, like you have the will to change your life. You want to take action, and that's like your energy. But at the moment right now, I think you just need to, this is a sign for you to rest. It doesn't mean you should stop. Just slow down and enjoy the journey, and trust. Trust. This is a time for you to trust in the divine, trust the process, and not forcefully push it forward. Because even though if you feel like it's not moving, it is moving, and there's changes that you might not be consciously aware of, especially if you're not meditating and if you're not connecting with your guides and with your guidance, with your own guidance. So I feel like I'm here to remind you that, yeah, almost feels like it's sleeping again. I don't know, you're probably losing nights of sleep. Yeah, I got everything for that. That's what you need to let go right now. Just trust and surrender. What else? I'm gonna get the surrender cards here. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is like, as I was saying, oh my gosh, this is giving me goosebumps. Like the messages are coming just before I get the card. And what did I say? Surrender to trust. I mean, you show me shuffle and everything. I don't know. I do readings, but I still get affected by this. messages are so on point. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. You are on the right path, whether it feels like it is not at the moment. You are. And I feel like this represents you. You've prayed for this. And let the universe give you what you've prayed for. It might not be in the way you expect it. Like, it might be in a different, it feels like when you receive a present and it's like in a different wrapper, the way you expect it to be, and it will come into your life and it will just be unexpected. I feel like it's almost like that. Surrender to receiving. Once you prayed about something, you need to surrender the attachment to it. That's so that it comes to you. You need to let go. And part of manifesting and praying is trusting. And I know myself, sometimes it's really hard to do that. It feels like you're not in control. But everything is under control. That's the message for you. Now, what's coming? Let's see what's coming into your life. Okay, so it fell down. Oh, right. Alright. So the Emperor in reverse. So with this, I feel like what's coming? This is basically, whenever I see this card, this is basically surrendering control. So yeah, I guess that's what's coming. What else? I'm really not getting anything aside from that. What's coming? Oh, okay. Okay, I'm getting this card and I'm not feeling this. One of Cups. I love this. Whether it's a birth of a child, I don't usually say that, but somehow I feel guided to say that. Whether it's literally a birth of a child or just this is unconditional happiness and love. This is being connected, like being dissolving into oneness. And yeah, that's what's coming into your life. So that's very, and also opening to angels. From the Seven of Discs in reverse, we have here 7, the Chariot, and we have here 7 of Wands. This is divine connection. And connection to the source, like to the higher. I don't know the term for that. But I feel like I hope you're getting what I mean. Opening to angels. I want to say it's 5D. I feel like it's beyond that. Like connected to that. Yeah, when I channel, I don't usually know the terms, but I feel it. And this is what's coming. Opening to angels, dissolving into oneness, and surrendering control. And this is just basically being connected, opening your heart, and with this unconditional love and happiness and emotional fulfillment that's coming towards you, and a birth of something new that will give you so much happiness. I feel like it's a portal that's opening, especially during this time for you. What else? What else is coming? And we have here 7 again. I think we have all the 7s here, or not yet. 7 of discs, wands, swords. This is not the best 7 of them all, but I don't feel like this is a negative card at all in this reading. 7 of this, 7 of wands, 7 of cups. Did we have the 7 of cups already or not? I don't think we have. Somehow I think we did, but we don't. Anyway, so that's what's coming. Emotional fulfillment. But all you have to do is surrender the control. 7 of wands. I don't know, it could be a soulmate, a man that's coming for you. I don't know why I'm resisting to say that. This man, this someone has been wishing upon a star, praying to the divine, wanting to manifest this to happen. For someone, that would be the message for you. For some people, this could be you wishing and wishing things will change in your life. And yeah. And I feel like, yeah, there's the moon here. And I don't know. That's just what I'm getting with these cards. I don't really getting a lot with these cards. But I feel like that's just the messages that I need to relay to you at the moment. What else? I have here gifts. Okay, gifts. What are the gifts? I feel like it's almost the same thing. What's coming in gifts? But anyway, let's do this. Gifts. I don't know why I feel like using these affirmators. What are the gifts? And we're just going along, following our intuition here. Hope it's resonating so far. I mean, if it's not resonating with you, you'll know it. From the first. Oh my gosh, you guys. You saw that off out. Oh my god. I cannot. I mean, the reason why I was guided. Oh god, can't believe. Okay. I'm so dramatic with my Leo sun here. Anyway. Surrender to trust. I feel like the message is clear now. Need I say more? I trust that everything will be okay in the end, partly because I simply know it in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive winner. And you know it in your gut. You feel this. You're the high priestess here, but the thing is, you're not connecting with this like power within you, and you're not surrendering this control. But the key here is surrender to trust. That's the gift. That's what you need to embody. And at the moment, that's the gift of this moment. Trust, learning to trust, and not to spoil anything for you. Everything will be okay in the end. I don't know if I need to get more cards for that. That's the gift. Um, what's your next step? I feel like that's already answered in this, but let's see. What's the next step that you need to do, like need to do right now? The actions, clear actions you need to take. I feel like getting my chakra insight oracle cards, but it's quite far away from me. So just bear with me because I really feel guided to get it. Okay, I am back. Okay, right. So I don't know. I love this. I love doing these readings that I'm not prepared. I know I'm not very organized with this, but I love how messages are coming up and I'm like surprised. You're seeing my actual reactions, like my true reactions to the cards. Because when I picked the cards before, I somehow picked through it, and I'm not surprised anymore because I already seen it. But with this I am. Okay, so what's the next step? What you need to heal and what you need to do right now, especially during this time. No, I'm not feeling that. Okay. Love. Just I'm seeing that with this opening your heart, like if you see that on her chest, opening your heart, and I feel like part of trusting and for you to receive this like unconditional love that I've been mentioning about with this One of Cups here. Express love, practice love, heal your heart chakra. This is about kindness and sharing, and be open to receiving. Be open to receiving this gift of trust. And your angels, your guides are there for you, but they cannot do anything if you're not open to asking help from them and receiving whatever help is there for you. So that's just what I'm getting with this. They're loyal too. And yeah, that's the reading for the people who pick card number 1. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I felt so good with this reading too. And yeah, if you feel guided to get a reading from me, all my details are down below. And now I'm gonna do the readings for the people who pick card number 2. So bear with me while I get the cards. Okay. So for the people who pick this other half of this labradorite crystal, this is the reading for you. Okay. I hope you listen to the channel message for today at the start of this video before you skip to this number 2 card. So what's your current energy at the moment? Using this card here. One more shuffle. What's your current energy at the moment? Okay, that just fell out. Oh, okay. Teacher of Cups. So this to me is a Page of Cups. You're focusing on healing yourself. You're focusing on self-love. This is like the opposite of the group number 1. Where in group number 1, they might not be taking enough care, self-care, but I feel like for group number 2, you're just going within, trying to, focus on your passions, focus on yourself, heal yourself, even face all these beautiful things. You're discovering new things about yourself, beautiful things, and also trying to face even those, your shadow part of yourself, those imperfections, trying to go deep within, just exploring and getting to know yourself more. And self-mastery. This is the card for self-mastery for me, as you can see here. So that's your current energy at the moment. And I feel like that's the new moon in Gemini that's bringing for you. So what's leaving, or what it is that you need to release? Oh, gosh. There's this card on my leg. Literally on my leg. I just noticed it. I was quite shocked with that, okay? Like when this other card fell, this was just attached on my leg. Or anyway, we have here the Human Doing and the 8 of Cups. So with this card, you're finally now starting to move on from something that is not serving you with the people who pick card number 2. I feel like you're doing really good for the people who pick card number 2. And this is just a confirmation for you that like a tap in the back that you're doing the right thing. And if you're like a confirmation, if you're agreeing that you're doing these things, then this is like you're on the right path. And also, if you're not doing this at the moment, then this is just a reminder that this is what you need to do. But I feel like for most of the people who pick this card number 2, this is what you're currently doing on yourself. And I feel like you're gonna get rewards for that, and you're gonna get more things that you deserve, and you'll start manifesting to things because you're doing the work. Yeah. I also feel like you might probably be around the city area. You're still at the same spot on where you're currently at, but you're not as much as affected as you were before. You probably noticed that in yourself. You still get triggered sometimes, but you're more able to bounce back from it, or most of the time you're not you don't get triggered as much as you did before. So that's, I feel like, soul growth for you. So what else is it that you need to release? That's probably why you came in this video. Like, what else is there for you to do? Okay. What else is you need to surrender and release, especially during this time? Ah, my cards keep falling. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Why? I feel like this is attachments to material. I'm getting with the King of Pentacles there. Oh, yeah. I feel like I get it now. Because before I did this reading, I got a message from my guides that I need to... I got a message 9696. And when I searched that... Because I was... Okay, before I did this video, I feel like this is relevant. This is new moon. So last new moon, I did this manifesting, like an abundance check. And the reason why I probably suggest talking about this is that to suggest to you to do that too. Abundance check. Just Google it, and it's like basically writing a check to yourself, and it's part of practicing law of attraction, and it worked last month for me really well. Especially it's in a new moon in Taurus, if I'm not mistaken. And now I just did it with my mom. Especially my mom is a Gemini sun, and it's a Gemini moon today with a new moon. And so I did it, this abundance check with my mom. It's not only that just financial, it could be like health, your career. You know, abundance comes in many things, in many forms. And I feel like what's the message for you is that don't restrict yourself. Don't get too attached to that material things or material aims that you have, because that's the message for me too. Because there's something more. Like, it's like, don't get too attached. Don't restrict yourself that you just want, for example, you just want $1,000. Like, don't restrict yourself with just $1,000. What if $10,000 is possible, but you're just restricting yourself to 1,000? Like, something like that. Like, I hope you're getting what I mean with that. And also, it could not be financially. Like, it could just be that you'll find yourself more likely getting lucky. Like, you feel like whatever problem that arises in your life, you get the answers right away, and someone will save you constantly. That's constantly happening in your life. That's like part of being abundant. Like, you're constantly provided in some shape, way, or form. Like, when problem arises, like, this person will be sent to you just unexpected, in the most unexpected ways, and your problems will be solved. And so that's the message for you. So that's what you need to release. Probably there's more, like more than what you're thinking, that is coming towards you. And what else? I'll pick one more card from here and from this other deck. What else you need to release and surrender during this time? Okay. The reason why I'm laughing is because King of Wands came, like King of Wands. I got King of Wands from card number 1, but it's in reverse and it's from a different deck. Now I got a King of Wands again for you. And why you need to release this? Oh, I got release being constantly trying to be the hero. I feel like you're trying to save everyone and anyone and trying to help them. You most probably have the right advice for them and the right help that they need. But if you constantly do that, you're not giving them enough. You're not giving them enough room to be able to grow. Let them be. Just let them face their own challenges in their life. Let them grow. Because I feel like in doing that, I know you're wanting to help them and you have pure intentions, but in doing that, you don't have to really fight for them. All you have to do is just be with them, like be there for them. That's enough. You don't have to do the work for them. Whoever this person or several persons that you're thinking about, let them do. Trust that they'll get through this on their own. Trust in their own power. They'll find that within them. I know you see that power within them. You see their potential. But in trying to save them, you're just hindering their path of growth. So that's what you need to release also. With that King of Wands there. And what else from this deck? I just feel like charging this. Okay. Alright. What else do you need to surrender or release? Dream time, 8 of Wands. Oh, alright. Well, I'm getting what very interesting because people from card number 1 need to dream. Now, for you, you need to release this. In a way, it's like release trying to contact or communicate first. I feel like that's the message for most people here. You're trying to make contact, and I feel like you're probably trying to force that too. But the message for you is to release that, and trust in that you're connected beyond the physical. Anyway, you can always connect with them. You're always connected with them through astral. Whoever this is. So, yeah. Maybe the reason why you need to held from trying to like communicate first is because for you to take back your power and be this King of Wands and have this abundance with the Queen of Pentacles also. And maybe let this other person contact you first. For them to have that space. Yeah. What else you need to surrender? Surrender to the magic of who you are and surrender to complete healing. I feel like this is surrendering to you, your true being, your true essence. And at the same time, this is believing in magic. If you don't believe in magic, and if you still have doubts, how can it come to you? How can these things come to you? And I feel like you're praying here and trying to manifest something, and I feel like this white horse here, the spirit, your guides that is on your back. They're always there whenever you need them, and they're guiding you on whatever path you need to take. We all have magic in us. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. For some reason, I feel guided to say this to you too. I keep thinking about this quote. I'm gonna use she, but you could be a he, okay? She becomes of service to others not by leaving herself behind, but by being herself fully. Yeah, you have this desire to serve and to help people and to shine your light, but to be able to do that duty, you need to be able to fully surrender to the magic of who you are, fully surrender to complete healing, fully surrender to being fully yourself. That's how you be able to shine your light and help other people, and that's enough. Your presence is enough. You don't need to do anything much more than that. And because most of the time what happens is that when you're being of service to others is neglecting yourself in the process. And you might probably already have come to terms with this. It's not that it doesn't work, it's just that it will work more effectively and you'll be able to be of help to others if you become fully yourself. Because the best way to teach other people is to walk your talk, is to be that model and to other people. You can't just it's more effective than just telling other people that this is what you need to do. Be that example for other people. Surrender to complete healing, and your current energy is, I feel like you are healing, you are discovering yourself, you're trying to be fully yourself with the teacher of cups here. And I feel like this is part of your soul purpose here, and I feel like you probably are awakening to this right at this moment too. That's just what I'm getting. Part of your purpose here is to teach something, whatever this is. And I just got now that also part of your purpose is to teach other people how to love by showing them how to love and loving people unconditionally anyway. I feel like that's beautiful. Almost want to cry, but I'm not gonna cry here, okay? Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Surrender to complete healing. Okay? I'm gonna do that too, okay? And I want to be an example for you guys. Anyway, So that's that. What else? What's next? What's okay? What's coming? So what's coming in your life? Yeah. Just checking the cards here, right? Okay. So what's coming? What's in store for you right now? Actually, did I use this affirmator for what's coming? I think I used this for the other. Anyway. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't know. Somehow, I'm not getting anything as much from this. Knight of Wands. In reverse. Okay. What else? What's coming? And I'm gonna use this affirmators one to clarify this. Am I overthinking this? Knight of Wands. I know cards have specific meanings, but I mostly use my intuitions. And 4 cards flipped out. Not gonna take them. I don't feel like it. I'm gonna only take 3 cards. 3 cards I'm feeling on what's coming. And I don't know why I feel guided to use this card, but we'll go with our intuition here. Okay, cards keep falling. Okay, these are 3 cards. One card fell out. I'm not getting this. Okay. Story of my life. Right? What's coming? Don't take it personally. Manifestation. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn the Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. Don't take it personally. If someone starts to speak unkindly to me, I remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yes, that's probably it. And manifestation. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You're holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen? Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. But don't use that word if you don't want to. And I feel like the reason why I'm guided to tell you about that manifestation that I did, because you're being guided to manifest something, but at the same time, manifest in a way that don't restrict yourself with that. And I feel like that's reaffirming this, my message for you with the Queen of Pentacles here. Don't restrict yourself with what's coming into your life, but get greedy and get specific what it is that you truly want and need, and don't doubt that you won't get it, because that's what's blocking you in the way of manifestation if you start doubting. And I feel like also you might, along the way, you might get people that have their own opinions with your with whatever you're doing, and I feel like that's why this came up in what's coming, because there might be people that will challenge you and tell you that you're crazy, and what you're doing is not what you're supposed to be doing. And so this is like a message for you to don't take it personally, because something that they're just projecting their shadows onto you. Whatever those judgments that they have is what's within it's what the unhealed parts within their own self. So the message is don't take it personally if that happens. And if it's currently happening at the moment, I feel like more of that will come. And I feel like that's just a test for you. And that will just strengthen more your like the more challenging people you encounter or situations, that will just get you stronger. That will make your trust stronger. And yeah, and always try to see the bigger picture. And yeah, like there's more challenging things that will come up into your life, but this is just telling you that you're prepared for this. Everything that and anything that you need, you already have, and it will come to you at the right time, at the right moment when you need it. So even though if you encounter whatever these challenges, there's beauty behind those things. You have a choice to make your story where even the top parts of your life have those inner beauty, by looking at the bigger picture. Yeah. And looking at the lesson behind the things that's currently happening into your life, even though it's tough. This is like, okay, now I get this Knight of Wands. Some people might block your way and try to dim your light, but I feel like they're just meant, it's not that they're evil, and then it's just that I feel like they're just meant to challenge you, and they're just catalysts for your growth. So those things might come, but this is what you need to do. Don't take it personally. Look at the bigger picture and manifest either way. And yeah, what else? So what are the gifts? What's the gifts within this, during this time? What's the gifts? Oh, okay. I have here the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving gifts. I feel like this is just reminding you that be grateful for everything that will come into your life, because I'm so sure that it will come to your life, most especially if you've manifested it. And the way that you'll be able to heal financially, because I feel like this is specifically financially, and you'll be able to balance yourself, is to continuously cycle that energy out. Money is energy, so be generous in giving and you will receive. And don't have that fear that you won't have enough money if you give your money out, because that's just like, if you're like close-fisted, that's like blocking the money from coming in because you're close. So just be open to giving too. And that's the gift. Yeah, as much as you need to always be grateful with everything that you have, appreciating everything it is that you have. And then I have your Five of Pentacles. What's the gift? I'm not really getting. Usually this is like abandonment issues for me, and fear of being abandoned. But the gift is, you shouldn't worry about that, because whatever it is that you need, I feel like this could be a specific someone will be sent into your life for you to be able to come and help you on whatever problem it is that you have. I feel like this is partnership with another person. Could be. That's really what I'm getting with this Five of Pentacles card, going by the images here. And that will be a catalyst in the change. And also I'm getting this other person could also be like through a form of, they might appear to be trying to be challenging too. With this like challenging person that might come into your life, they might project to you what your insecurities. For example, if you have lowest self-esteem, and they might start judging you and trying to put you down. And I feel like it will be a catalyst of change towards you, to be able to look at your parts where you need healing, for you to be able to surrender to complete healing and start manifesting it is what you deserve. So this support might come in a way that is unexpected, and a person that will be challenging. So I feel like this is a heads up for that. So don't be it will be a blessing in disguise, definitely, if that happens. That's what I'm getting. But for some people, this person will come almost like an angel, from maybe unexpected too. Just will come at the right time. So that's what I'm getting with that. What else? What's the gift during this time? cards came out. Okay, receiving grace and equanimity. Alright, so I'm really seeing that will still be challenges, but you have to be able to be centered anyway. Like, have this equanimity. This is being centered during those hardships, whatever that challenging hardships that may come into your life to challenge you, but that will be a catalyst for growth. And at the same time, what's coming and what are the gifts? Receiving grace. This is basically celebration of something. This could be reconciliation for some people. This could be in the form of receiving abundance in any way, shape, or form. This is basically abundance, receiving grace. I don't know, somehow I feel guided to look at it here. Three of Cups. Okay, I'll do Swords first. Acceptance of contraction and developing equanimity. With the Suit of Cups, receiving grace is shifting from extreme self-reliance to a place of having your needs met. A perception of abundance. I feel like, yeah, surrender, as I was saying here, surrender to receiving. Surrender to receiving. And at the same time, allow yourself to receive. At the same time, surrender extreme self-reliance. Allow people to help you. This help will come. And this abundance will come. But also, this hardship will be a gift for you because it will challenge you and it will help you grow. Help you on your soul's growth. And you must have this equanimity. Equanimity is the result of not getting caught within whatever judgments and reactions. As I was explaining here, I feel like, yeah, people will come and like judge you with these cards here. But you must remain in your center and not react to those. And yeah, it is the evenness that comes when we neither reject nor cling to the various mental or emotional states that arise during those moments. Don't get caught up with those emotions that are trying to come out of you within those challenging times. And it's like taking a step back. And that's not being weak when you try to step back in the situation. That's like detaching so that you can gain a better awareness of what's currently happening. And that's how you'll be able to remain in your center if ever this challenging situation come into your life. Yeah, because part of those mental contractions, those emotions involves fear, resentment, envy, and doubt. So steer clear away from that. Yeah. Once you've released that, you'll find yourself in a more restful, free, and expansive. That's where you want to be. And at the same time, it is accepting. I feel like what's the gift here is that you'll be able to learn and accept that contraction, these challenging times is a part of life. It's a part of healing and growth. It's seeing the beauty within these top parts that is happening currently in your life and will still happen into your life. It's part of life and the cultivation of equanimity to help us deal with uncomfortable states. Yeah, this is focusing on acceptance of contraction as part of life. Equanimity is not an enforced evenness created by flattening your emotions, nor it is a blurring of perceptions. In equanimity, you are aware of your internal distress. You're not avoiding it at all. You're recognizing that there is some internal distress. Once you've recognized that and accept that, that's how you be able to face it and heal whatever that is that has been triggered within you. Because whatever that is triggered within you, you won't be affected by something that you're not by something that's not within you. Like most often than not, whatever you're being triggered about is because they're just mirroring those unhealed parts of you. So instead of being resentful and angry towards them and reacting, I feel like this is more like being thankful for them in a way that for showing you what it is that you need to heal within your own self. So this is a gift. That's how it's a gift. You're being aware of those internal distress, but don't react to it as much because you have this evenness inside. And in the process, you'll be able to learn to have this equanimity within you. So that whenever those challenging situations came up again, now you're better equipped because you know how to deal with it now. Because you've learned how to deal with it. So if it comes again, it won't bother you as much anymore. So that's how it's a gift. What's the next step? What it is that you need to heal? What's the next step? And I feel guided to use the chakra card again, as I have used it for the first card. I hope you're enjoying this reading. I'm enjoying it. And I know it's quite long, my readings are. I hope you don't mind. Well, if you're still watching, you probably don't mind. Okay, so this is the last card. Anyway, what's the next step that you need to do or heal? What's the guidance? What's your next step? Next action to take? One card, please. Oh my gosh. It always happens like that. My gosh. Right. I don't know, I'm not feeling this. Let's do this again. Just one card. I'm gonna take those cards, but I'm not feeling it. How? I mean, you might be asking, how do you know me? I just know. Okay. Finally. Oh gosh. Okay. Heart chakra. Heart chakra healing. Heart chakra in general. You didn't get any specific card to heal for heart chakra. Like you can get forgiveness. This might be forgiveness for you. That's why it's very general. You need to let go and heal and have this compassion with other people anyway. Even though they might appear as if they're challenging you and they're judging you. This is also surrendering to your passions. Finding that fulfillment and joy within yourself. This is also being connected. Accepting support and help from other people. And being connected with the community. If you feel guided to go out and to connect with other people, then that's the specific guidance for you. At the same time, this is having emotional balance too. Achieving that stability within you and that peace. And what else? And just basically having that practicing unconditional love anyway. Forgiveness, also forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving other people. Giving and receiving and sharing. Giving unconditional love anyway. Continue on giving unconditional love anyway. And that's how you'll be able to teach other people to love. And yeah, this is general heart chakra healing for you. And I feel guided to show you the affirmations for that. Heart chakra. So, repeat after me. I am loved. I love. I am open to accepting love from others, and I am worthy of this love. My choices come from love. Peace fills my heart. I share my love and light easily and freely. So, that's the message for you. For the people who pick card number 2, thank you so much for watching. If you feel guided to get a reading from me, all my details are down below. And I'm sending you all love and light.